In a remote village far from the hustle and bustle of the city, there lived a simple teacher. Every day, she walks a considerable distance to get to the small school that stands at the end of the village. The school had only one classroom with weathered wooden walls, a dirt floor, and a worn-out blackboard. Despite the limited facilities, this teacher's passion for teaching never fades. She believed that education was the key to unlocking a better future for the children in the village. One day, the rainy season arrived in full force. The school's leaking roof allowed water to seep into the classroom, disrupting the teaching and learning process. The children became soaked, and some of them began to lose their enthusiasm for learning. The lack of textbooks and stationery made matters worse. Parents in the village began to doubt whether education was still worth fighting for in these conditions. Some of them were even thinking of withdrawing their children from school and focusing more on work in the fields. In the midst of these difficulties, the teacher was devastated. She knew that if this condition continued, the children in this village might never be able to reach their full potential. However, she was not willing to give up. One night, after seeing the exhausted and desperate children, this teacher decided to take action. With all her limitations, she began to look for ways to improve the school's conditions. She contacted her friends in the city, wrote letters to various agencies, and even utilized social media to seek help. His efforts were not in vain. Help began to arrive, although not much. Some donations of books and stationery began to flow into the school. The villagers, who were initially skeptical, began to see the teacher's spirit and helped with what they could. They worked together to repair the school's roof, made tables and chairs from the wood they had, and started collecting funds for other school needs. The children were once again eager to learn, inspired by their teacher's perseverance. With hard work and determination, the small village school began to change. Although the facilities were far from perfect, the teaching and learning atmosphere improved. The children again had hope for their future. The teacher continued to teach with dedication, and gradually, some children from the village began to show achievements at the district level. The small changes that started with a teacher's persistence have now made a big impact on the future of the village's children. This story teaches us that big changes often start with small steps. With passion, dedication, and strong belief, even in the midst of limitations, we can bring significant changes to the lives of others. A teacher who does not give up despite her limitations is able to change the future of many children, showing that every effort, no matter how small, can mean a lot to others.